Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's Yunks. Today, I'll be showing you guys Aegis of the Reef. This is a pulse rifle you can get from the Judgment's Tribute package after ranking up the House of Judgment. Anyway, I'll be quickly going over what perks I have on this thing. So for the sights, I like to switch it up between the focus lens and the quick draw IS in the gameplay. Moving on to perfect balance, this weapon has extremely low recoil, reinforced barrel, increased range, reduced stability, high caliber rounds. Hidden hand, this weapon gains better target acquisition, and spray and play, increase reload speed of this weapon when its mag is empty. Alright, so for these perks I like to go with perfect balance and hidden hand. Pretty decent roll on this pulse rifle, I must say. Now before we get into it, I do want to mention this is a high rate of fire, low impact pulse rifle, very similar to the Hawksaw. Anyway, let's take a look at the aesthetics. Alright, I put the yellow chrome on it. Pretty cool. Anyway, let's get right into the gameplay. So, Aegis of the Reef versus the Ultra Knight for the DPS test, and it took me 64 shots to put him down, having to reload twice, each reload clocking in at almost 2 seconds long, each headshot dealing 513 damage, and there's 3 shots per burst in Aegis of the Reef, so each burst dealing a total of 1,539 damage, and it took me 13.166 seconds to kill him. Alright, we're moving right along into PvP, and Aegis of the Reef will deal 25 damage to the head and 17 damage to the body, but of course this does depend on what range you're at. If you're too far away, you will not get these numbers, but I didn't have too much of a problem with damage drop off on this thing. Anyway, if you land a full burst to the enemy's head, you will deal 75 damage, and if you land a full burst to the enemy's body, you will deal 51 damage. So it'll take 3 bursts to put somebody down if all your shots are headshots, or it'll take 4 bursts or 4 bursts and 1 bullet to put somebody down if all your shots are body shots, depending on your enemy's armor. Anyway, what is the time to kill with Aegis of the Reef? Well, if you land all of your headshots, it'll take 0.966 seconds to kill them, just under a second, so pretty good. You can certainly put down an enemy fairly quickly with this pulse rifle. Anyway, what did I think of Aegis of the Reef? Well, I did have some fun with it, and I also found it pretty challenging in certain circumstances. I did find myself reloading a lot with this pulse rifle because it has a low mag size of 24, and that is just simply not enough for a high rate of fire pulse. Your bullets are going to be going very, very quickly, and you could only kill 2 enemies, assuming they're at full health max in 1 magazine, and after you kill those 2 enemies, you would only have 6 bullets left in your mag, and that won't be enough to put down that 3rd enemy, and that is if you landed every single headshot and didn't miss a single shot within that mag. So I would definitely say the Aegis of the Reef is best in medium range 1v1 situations. When it comes to groups, this weapon probably won't be the most ideal, but of course it is inevitable that you will encounter a group of enemies while using this primary, so I highly suggest using a secondary that you can count on and that is reliable to you for getting kills, because you probably will be switching to that very often while using Aegis of the Reef. Anyway, leave in the comments and let me know, guys, do you have Aegis of the Reef? And if you do, what do you think of it and what perks are on yours? And if not, is this something you're looking forward to getting from the Judgment's Tribute package after ranking up the House of Judgment? Let me know. Overall, I did have fun with Aegis of the Reef, and I do think it is a pretty good pulse rifle. It's just the low mag size that's really a killer. If it had at least 27 or 30 shots in the mag, I think this would have some true potential in the Crucible, of course depending on what perks you get. However, with the basic mag size of 24, it's just not enough for me, and I personally would just rather use a Hawksaw, to be honest, over my Aegis of the Reef, because I did find myself reloading more than shooting over half the time, and it was quite difficult to get used to, I must say. Anyway, that's gonna wrap this one up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the video, and go ahead and leave a sub if you haven't already if you want to see more weapon reviews similar to this one. I'm always covering weapons here in Destiny. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.